Welcome back to spelling. We took a little week off. We're going to work hard, and we got this. We have a very interesting list of words this week, so let's get ready to go. Pull out your word work notebook and label it up. Are you ready? You have it labeled 1 through 20, dated, labeled. All right, let's do this. Number 1, launch. Launch. It is a big deal whenever you launch spacecraft. Launch. Number 2, flaw. Flaw. Most villains in stories have a flaw, something that is a weakness. Flaw. Number 3, false. False. People used to think that the earth was flat, but that is false. 4, author. Author. We are going to be focusing in on a specific author this week. Author. Number 5, install. Install. It is a good idea to pay someone to install a new engine in your car. Install. 6, loss. Loss. The U.S. men's national team suffered a loss to Mexico this weekend. Number 7, broad. Broad. It's like something that is wide. Sometimes big, strong people, you will say, they have broad shoulders because they're wide. 8, audience. Audience. There will be quite the audience when you perform your choir songs. 9, drawing. Drawing. A personal drawing adds a lot to your poetry, which we will do this week. 10, caution. Caution. Use caution when crossing the street. 11, lawyer. Lawyer. Allie is a lawyer. 12, recall. In the 2000 presidential election, there was a recall in Florida, so they actually recounted the votes. 13, astronaut. It takes a lot of schooling to become an astronaut. You have to be quite smart. 14, office. Office. Allie's office is in downtown Manhattan. 15, awful. Awful. My football team, the Green Bay Packers, are playing absolutely awful. 16, drawn. Drawn. I have never been drawn before. Well, that's not true. Actually, my brother made a creepy drawing of me a couple of years ago. So I have been drawn. 17, social. Social. Dogs are social animals. That means they like being around other creatures. 18, issue. Issue. In the latest issue of Sports Illustrated, they previewed college basketball. Issue. 19, theme. We will be studying and looking for a theme in the stories we read. 20, response. You will be asked to write a response to what you read this week. Okay, put your spelling list into your notebook and get started correcting yourself. As you notice, the sounds this week are definitely trickier than what we've looked at in the past. So make sure you're paying close attention. Circle any word that you got incorrect, and when you're done, come back to the video. Okay, once you have all of your cards made, you've put all of your spelling words on cards, we're going to change it up today. We're going to do something different. I think that these words are tricky. the aw and ow sound. They really are difficult because it's almost hard to pronounce, and because of that, it makes it harder to find the patterns. So I'm not asking you to find specific patterns. We're going to do what's called the free sort. What you're going to do is you're going to take your words and you're going to put them in groups. You're going to pause this video and take your cards and put them in families. And once you have them in families, you can come back and I'll show you what to do in your notebook. But I want you to look at these 20 words. And every word has to go into a little team or a little family. And you have to be thinking, why are you grouping it with those other words? So pause this video and put your words into families. If you're confused, you can keep watching and you can see an example of how I put some words into a family, and then you can try it. So it's your choice right now. Okay, so I have made 2 families. My first family, they're small little guys. They haven't had a lot of word kids yet. It's install and recall. And I chose them because they both have 2 syllables, install, recall, and they both have the all sound at the end, install, recall. So there's one family, okay? My second family, it's another small one, office and loss. Now, I chose them because they both have the aw sound, office, loss. I didn't know how to show the aw sound. I wrote AW. I just know what I hear, but office, loss. However, they only make the aw sound with an O. Office, loss, O. So those are my 2 families so far, and I got to keep sorting them. But this kind of sort is different than what we've done before. You can be creative. You might see different families than I do. Your families might be larger, your families might be smaller. But the key is, can you become smart and thoughtful about the way you look at words and think about words? All right, so you'll be sorting the words and then using your notebook to copy down your different word families. All right, good luck.